welcome back to the PERT channel. Today we will be working on adding polynomials. One thing to remember when we are adding polynomials is that they have to have a like term. A like term is the same variable with the same exponent. So let's take a look. In number 1, all we're doing is adding the first set with the second set. So I'm going to go ahead and look for anything that is alike. If I have 5p squared, that means my like term has to have a p to the second power in it. It can be anywhere within the problem. In this case, the only other p squared we have is 2p squared. So 5p squared plus 2p squared gives us 7p squared. I then have negative 3. I don't have any other numbers in this polynomial, so I'm going to go ahead and put my minus 3. And then if you look, I have one last term left, and that's a negative 3p to the third. Now typically when we write our answers, we always put them in descending order according to our highest exponent. So in this case, it would be negative 3p to the third, because that negative goes with that 3. This is a term. Then I have 7p squared, and since I don't have a negative in front of it, I know it's automatically positive. So plus 7p squared. So we had the negative 3p to the third plus 7p squared, and then don't forget the negative 3 at the end. Okay, so let's try another one. Again, staying with the adding polynomials, I have 4 plus 2n to the third plus 5n to the third plus 2. So again, we're looking for like terms. I have 2n to the third plus 5n to the third, which gives me 7n to the third. 2 plus 5 is 7. And then I have 4 plus 2, which gives me 6. Perfect. Okay, one last one. I want you to go ahead and try this one on your own, and then you can pick the answer that you think it is. We have negative 9v squared minus 8u plus negative 2u squared plus v squared. Okay, go ahead and try that now. Okay, let's go ahead and go over it. I have a negative 9v squared plus v squared. So I really have negative 9 plus 1, which is going to give me a negative 8 v squared. I have a negative 8u, but I don't have a u with no exponent or an exponent of a 1 in that second one. So I'm just going to write negative 8u. I had one last item that there's nothing else to combine with that I need to include in my answer, and it's negative 2u squared. The negative 8v squared and the negative 2u squared, even though they have the same exponent, take a look at the variable. One's a v and one is a u, which means that they are not like terms. So just be careful with that you don't get tricked by it. I have two different variables with exponents. I could rearrange this in descending order according to my u's. I could leave it the way it is. I'm going to leave it the way it is, and hopefully you were able to identify that in your multiple choice answers. Thanks for tuning in today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Hope to see you soon.